Sensory processing disorder is most widely understood as a symptom of the autism spectrum. However, it can also occur in those with ADHD, developmental disorders, PTSD, and even in the neurotypical population. It often manifests itself as heightened sensitivity to certain stimuli such as lights, sounds, and textures, etc. How each sensory stimulus affects an individual is different person to person. For example, one person may find soft textures calming, whilst another may find them distressing. It's also possible for an individual to react differently to a sensory stimulus dependent on their state of regulation at the time. When an individual is in their alert state, they may be able to learn and concentrate. Often this cannot be maintained for prolonged periods of time before becoming dysregulated. Sensory dysregulation is where a person feels in a lower or heightened state of arousal. In low arousal, they may need to seek sensory activities to help them get back to an alert state. We call this sensory steaking or being understimulated. What sensory activities a person needs to get from understimulated to alert depends on their individual sensory profile. For some, a movement break can help. For others, fidget toys or doodling or rocking can help. So if you have a long meeting or training where individuals are expected to sit still in the same room and listen, then schedule movement breaks and communicate when these will be. You can also allow fidget toys, or even better, provide a box of fidget toys for the whole meeting room. There's a misconception that fidgeting is a sign of not concentrating, but remember that fidgeting is a sign that the individual has already lost their focus and is trying their best to regain it to receive your information. Individuals can also enter a state of overstimulation. This could be caused by something avoidable like bright lights or background noises or people talking over one another. So do your best to avoid these situations where possible. And also do your best to understand the sensory needs of those in the meeting room and to assist them to take on board the information you're trying to provide. Most importantly, create a psychologically safe place where any individual feels safe to ask for what they need to be their best. So avoid moaning about any difficulties of making adjustments for people and actively show that you are happy to do the small things for your teams that will make a big difference to them.